What's up, everybody? Steven here. We'll go back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Lucifer, episode number 8 of season number 2, called Trip to Stabby Town. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. Last episode, great. We both liked it a lot. A lot of small things. Crazy that we love that episode, even though Amandio and Mom weren't really in it, which is like a really large focus. Even the God aspect of it for Lucifer wasn't even really a big thing, right? Like, they didn't really harp on that. So I'm guessing that'll be what this episode's about, because we didn't see it last episode. It appeared that Linda and Maze are kind of good. Seem very hesitant, but seem like that's the route we're going. Dan and Lucifer kind of might be not buddy, but
I feel like there's respect between
there's a little bit of respect there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna hop in here, see what it's all about, have some fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. We tried.
Where is she running to?
I believe this is the part where you tell me it's much more than just a sandwich.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
For example.
Yeah, he was one bad mamma jamma.
She's kind of embracing it though.
She's
kind of like embracing, like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, yes, maybe she, you know, maybe some
she's you in a skirt.
Very funny. This is serious, detective. I'm actually a bit worried.
But depending on who you ask, the killer is a male who's either Hispanic, Caucasian, or black, short or tall, brown or blonde hair, or completely bald.
So we're dealing with a shapeshifter.
Well, eyewitness testimonies can be unreliable.
Yeah, people's ojos go a little loco. Evidence, however, does not.
Background of a photo.
These motherfuckers was taking pictures while girls.
Right. Screaming and everything.
Can't be.
What do you mean can't be?
That blade has power. Oh, that girl's dead. Oh, damn.
That's what I'm saying. But wait, that was the blade.
Did somebody dig that shit up? You buried it with him?
Booming. Okay, so this better be important.
Amplifies it 1,000-fold.
Why would you bury something like that?
Trip to Stabby Town, yes.
Oh, literally any little thing. You ate my sandwich?
Stolen from the edge of death.
Interesting.
Sis is no sweet peach, is she?
Listen,
I'm not sure you can handle it.
Oh, well, now I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna make it a little inappropriate among colleagues.
Oh, right, even better. Why don't you?
Well,
Maybe something silly as hell.
Ooh. Here we are.
does your favor involve killing me?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
You need to do your forensic whatnots and work out what disturbed this area.
Oh, you mean this empty grave?
Look, you said to me that favors were about faith, right?
It's dead. I'm sorry, the glory what?
The glory hole.
The glory developed by our guru, Jensen Glory. The glory. I don't think I've ever said that before.
You looking at some girl's ass? It's like,
Ah, perhaps it was Miss Lopez.
oh, she's gonna get jealous.
Time with Ella.
She's gonna get jealous.
Yeah, we're working together, aren't we?
Not particularly. Should we see how this list is getting on?
Studies show that the brain does some of its best work when it's not trying. That's why great ideas come in the shower.
For me, it's usually women. Any progress so far?
Damn straight. I rehydrated that burnt piece of paper we found
So
at your super
stupid.
creepy place.
Her mom a lawyer.
Bloody hell.
She knew where the grave was.
She did.
Why would she do that?
No interruptions. So unless you're that broad-shouldered intern from this morning.
Hello, Mum.
Oh, hello, son.
Why would you
It
do that?
appears you've been busy.
You would have had to have drawn
I
a
was
map.
getting bored with my mate and offspring, so I thought I'd dive into my employment. Not that hard once you read the law books.
What law books?
Well, your bedroom, then?
Worse.
Yes, you are sexually prolific.
Well, what was the purpose of it? Like, why would she?
Oh, Mum, why? What?
I'm sorry?
The break room fridge, my pudding, clearly labeled Dan, it's gone.
Oh my God,
Not
Dad.
the first time either.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to put some unis on it? You want me to schedule a stakeout?
No
Are you
clue.
even okay?
I'm just saying that a man's snacks, they're sacred, okay?
Okay.
What up, detective people?
So that's pretty much stepping up that Dan's gonna get the blade
We're
somehow.
still
Right?
now working on a case that I don't know about.
Why?
Stabby mug. Blonde hair, thick neck, would suggest Cro-Magnon strength, just as our dear Ella guesstimated. Dear Ella.
Oh my God, yes.
Just off to see this Duncan chap.
No, we will go together like partners. Okay?
Duncan
I
what?
think it's just that
That's the name.
he's usually so obsessed with her, and now he's kind of like worried about something else. Oh my God, Maze, what the fuck, yo?
Oh, he caught these two.
He's running ahead of the.
He's trying to beat her to it.
There's no blade. Right, use the back way out.
He's run.
Detective, you know, after reflection, I think you're right. Parking space thievery is no motive for murder.
Strapped like this here.
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
Which is when
God.
he attacked victim number 3. Number 4 picked it up, right? Attacked.
Oh
number 3
my
like
God.
this. Right, and then at some point, number 5 got involved.
And so on until Full Yoga Massacre.
Oh, that'll be what the panel's
Oh
called.
my God.
I want. Go on, tell me. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want
Spice Girls.
Yeah, I know, right?
a raspberry cream cheese muffin. And the tip.
Blame your weaknesses on me.
Is that why you didn't show up to the class? Because you gained weight?
Of course. No one's gonna find their home self from a guru who looks like he ate all the furniture.
No blade.
We did find a safe in the basement.
What does
Mom
mom
is
have?
just. Yeah, what if mom just has it?
What's that?
Pop-Tarts.
Which you stole.
Oh, I figured it's a win.
If he had it on him, he would have. Why would he put it away? Wouldn't he keep it on him?
Faith isn't faith unless it's tested. Bring it in.
What?
And in walks the
The
detective.
hugs.
He's a hugger. Oh
Of
yeah,
course.
this is not weird.
Ella.
Detective.
But, you know, but I should really get going now.
Can't tell about
and
what she's actually doing there
clean
with the
stuff
case.
with
So
the-
she's.
So, bye.
Enjoy your shower.
Why? What? She's wait, no. Who's gonna go kill? Wait, she's gonna go kill mom.
Anyone
Oh, no,
here
Jensen.
wielding a deadly celestial? She had no choice but to wield that knife, detective. I think in this case, justice has actually been served.
Oh, she's helping her. He does care though. Like it's not even just caring about the people that he's around. He's caring about.
Feeling a murderous urge?
Dan.
No. The need
No.
to slice
Which one
and
of you
dice?
took my pudding or whatever his?
Anyone?
Right, somebody took his
Yeah, Dan's the only one that's not.
And the basic metaphor.
Yo,
Easy with the blade.
that is crazy.
Detective.
That
One
shit
deep
cuts
cut and
through
yours truly could be
like
wiped from
butter, yo.
existence.
Prayers answered.
Oh,
Okay, yes.
oh, he
I
did.
sometimes lay waste to the precinct fridge, but have mercy, Daniel. How was I supposed to know it was yours?
It was labeled.
Oh, no, it's just a scratch, really. Nothing
But
to worry
deep
about.
down,
And you?
Dan
How
is
are
a
you
good
doing?
person, selfless. That's how he was able to fight it, right?
Oh, I've always thought that.
Good.
Just made mistakes. He said, "I didn't know you like
Good
you had
talk.
a strength I didn't know you had." But deep down, he's got like. What the hell was that?
And that was a random
moan.
Ah, good morning.
I forgot that she did the
Point
whole
of pride
hugging
for
and
me.
crying on his shoulder thing. That's why. That's why it
But you know,
bothered
if you
her.
ever did want to cross boundaries into partnered friends who hang out naked,
Okay.
You never figured out what she wanted him to do, though, right?
So, global crisis averted?
Yeah,
Yes.
Ella, right?
for now. So we can talk about Caligula, Stalin, Trump. I mean, I know he's not dead, but he's definitely going.
Lucifer, I owe you an apology. But in my defense, you're the devil. Things were much less complicated when I thought you were. All right. Let's do this. The doctor is in.
Lovely.
That's cool. You got over it kind of quick, but that's cool.
I
You got
really
to it.
do have urgent business to attend to. You
Sir, just go with me, okay? Look, since the moment we've met, okay, I've had this spidey sense that you were, I don't know, searching for something.
He like
Right.
catch fire when he walks
Spiritual
in
lost and
there.
found.
Yes, and I have found a lot since I developed a relationship with the big guy, and so might you.
She wants
We're much closer than you think.
Well, then no harm, no foul.
I beg to differ. Oh, on second thoughts. What? I should at least give someone a reason to go to confession.
I should give her a reason. Listen.
The window just opened.
Is she trying to guide him back to his old
Was
ways?
the fire like essentially her saying, "Oh, no," but like she doesn't. I don't think she wants Lucifer to go back to hell though. I genuinely believe she wants. I think she wants him to go. I think she wants to go. Who was the person that said that she wants to get close to God, take out God? Did somebody say that?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Who said that though? Do you remember? Maze? Who was that? Oh, it was Uriel.
Ah, yes.
He said that
Uriel.
that's what he thought she was doing.
Right.
And that is what 100% she's trying to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
She just see that Lucifer can turn, like, the power that Lucifer could wield with that thing because it's catching fire. You're going to use him to go, try to use him to target God or something? Because then, what would piss Lucifer off? Hurting Chloe.
Hurting Chloe.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Listen. Episode was pretty good. I don't know. For me, it was pretty good. I like that. I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think the case was great, but I thought the stuff around the blade was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of want to give it like a low 8.
Okay.
For me, I don't know. I guess low 8. I think. I was entertained. Never bored. Really, wasn't bored at all. The ending is interesting. The Ella stuff is cool. Fine. I mean, the fact that she wants to get him to go to church was interesting, and then I don't know what you think.
I'm like midpoint. I'm like not quite a 9, not quite as low. I'm like a little bit above where you are, where I feel like
You're like 8. You're like 8.5.
like 8.5. Yeah, like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Where
Why do you think it's 8.5 first?
I mean,
Around there.
so this season's been really weird for me. Where like it's had moments early on that it wasn't.
I think it got real great at lady parts.
Yeah.
This one. And I think Weaponizer.
Weaponizer. Monster was kind of like
Monster
a little.
was the one where we were lower than everybody
Right.
else gave it a higher score than we were 7. Everybody else was like 8, 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Little
But then
Monkey
Little
we
Monkey
loved.
was great, and then this one's just another one where it's just
Hot. This one would probably be the 4th best episode.
in this overall in the season. 'Cause I would say,
2,
yeah, I would say 4th
4
overall.
for me, but we're just at different levels of 4th. You're like, for you, it's closer to.
It's a closer.
the monster episode, right? No, to the Weaponizer or lady parts.
Ooh, actually, nah. Actually,
These-
I'm
Lady
there.
Parts was great. I love
Lady
Lady
Parts was great.
Weaponizer was great too when he had to kill his brother, and I
My
thought.
Little Monkey was
So
amazing.
I think this season's had 3 9s
yeah,
at least,
at
and
least.
probably a 10.
Oh yeah, I'll give that last one a 10.
And then this is probably the 8 because we gave Monster. I think we were both like around a
We
7.
were like on
here.
7s with
And then the
Monster
first
one.
2 were 7s.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first. This is to be the 4th best episode, right? So far?
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
the
yeah.
8, it's 4th.
Yeah.
For me, we're just at different levels. You're closer to a 9, and I'm closer to an 8. But what made you?
So I agree with you with the case. I just thought the case was kind of meh.
Could have been.
It could have been cooler. I would have liked to have seen Lucifer actually walk into the church and kind of seen that for a little bit, even if it was just like short, brief. But I mean, I love the chemistry between Ella and Lucifer.
That was
It's
just
funny.
peace.
That scene where they were like,
Yeah,
she's
the
just
hell you get.
the whole innocent thing. So like that was really good to me. And then for some reason, Dan, I don't know why, like this season, Dan's been like really showing like a lot of range.
I know it's crazy because we were all like, "Oh, why is Dan here?" And then slowly Dan's becoming like, "Oh, okay, Dan,
Yeah.
you got
So
some range, you got some heart." The pudding line was funny,
Mhm.
like about the pudding, and
So
then at the ending where he was like,
So I just think those moments to me were just like too good not to. Like I agree with you. Like it's to me it's an 8. The episode's an 8.
"You like the." I think for you, it's probably you like the character so much.
I like
So
exactly.
it kind of raises up even
Right.
more because you like the characters, like
Right.
like Dan's raising up. Dan's
Mhm.
probably probably a better character than Chloe right now. Ella's kind of close to that as well.
Oh,
Maze is kind of taking he's kind of Maze is getting some stuff, but then this episode she's trying to take a back seat. Amenadiel's kind of taking a back seat this season.
He did too, yeah.
Like a back seat, not a bad way. He's just not. They're
He's
not
just
giving
not-
him. He's
yeah,
just kind of
as
like
involved.
He's kind of mom's puppet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, she's using him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is she? You're more in the line of no. She's straight up using him. I'm
Oh,
more in
yeah.
this like. I think she does want this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the only thing I would say is, I'm glad. Okay, so I wanted to get to the point of when Linda trusted Lucifer again.
But not
I
that
kind of feel they rushed it.
Yeah.
And didn't show us
Enough, yeah.
I would have wanted the conversation that she said she had with Maze.
Mm-hmm.
I would have wanted to see that. They're like them hanging out and having that talk.
Yeah.
Instead, we just said, "Oh, I talked to Maze, and now we're good."
Just kinda, yeah.
I would have wanted to see that, especially because last episode we had that amazing moment with her and Maze, where like knock at the door scene. I would have wanted to see that.
How many episodes are there per, at least this season? Is it normally
16?
like
18?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, 10 more. So this season's longer. Then next season, I think it's back down to 15.
Okay.
And then I think the Netflix season is what's Netflix?
Because at first I was like, I wonder if they're not showing certain moments just because of a short season or like the 12, 13 episodes.
Oh, I guess
it has 18.
It's
So
still, they still got like we're not even at the halfway point yet. Next
Right.
episode's the halfway point, which is usually when they kind of So next episode, something big will probably happen to set motion for the second half of the season. That's usually how TV shows go, right?
is that usually how? Yeah, that makes
second
sense.
half of the season, like you want to kind of start, unless they're just gonna unless they're gonna go with this is just a story, which might be the case. The story is what the fuck is mom planning?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know. I'm very curious about what's we ever actually see God or if another angel gets sent down. I thought that was gonna happen.
But to me, like that camera angle there, where it's showing Amenadiel and mom talking, but in the background you could see Lucifer like holding that blade.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's like it's yeah, like right here where
Gonna do something. I don't know what she's doing.
she purposely did this to grab. She's claiming God's attention, but I think it's to grab Lucifer's attention. I think she wanted Lucifer to have that blade.
Oh, you think it was bullshit?
I think she wants Lucifer to have that blade.
Maybe. Yeah, because she don't really want to talk to God. There's no way in heck she wants to talk to God. Yeah, no, you're right. You're probably right. It probably is that.
So it's like
she also got mad. She's the one that put the thought in his head about caring about humans.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you care? I think she's gonna do something, set somebody up to hurt one of the people to kind of make
That's
it
close to him.
and blame it to God. God, look, your father cared. This wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
It makes me worry about like some characters that we like. They'll be like, I like everybody in the show.
it sucks though, because like she really hasn't had that moment where we've seen her behind the scenes, kind of like
we know she got powers. She hasn't done anything with her powers in a really long time.
right.
We saw
And
her
so,
push that one dude against the wall. That one.
and so it's like she really hasn't done anything bad, but like I'm ruling it like nah. I smell the bullshit.
She always has these looks.
Yeah.
Or these like phrases that she says. Like this entire time she was talking here about, I just wanted to talk to him. But her reasoning was, I'm gonna let them murder each other, and then he'll show up.
But I think I'm letting Lucifer's mindset and Maze's mindset on mom also dictate like
how you feel about her.
How I feel about her. We're like, no,
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Mom can't be that nice.
Amenadiel, yeah, I mean it makes sense. After last episode, Amenadiel's done. It's crazy. I want to see what happens if Amenadiel realizes what's happening. Like he's being played. Like he said like he's done. He's on her side, and then Lucifer's like, when did this happen? And he's like, just now. Like he's like fully on board with her. I don't know. It was a great episode. Really, really good episode. Like I said, for me, we're both saying top 4. You really like the character, so you're really liking where they're going with it.
Yeah.
Ella's becoming like a great character. But yeah, like I mean, the brutal stabbing at the beginning was crazy.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, my only thing is I wanted the Maze thing. I wanted Maze Linda to have I wanted that to see her build that more. How did you feel about the jealousy stuff? I mean, we thought it was funny, but how did you feel like from a character perspective for Chloe to be jealous? I remember like she also had that moment of like
yeah.
I forgot about that until he mentioned it. That it had that moment where she was like crying, but I didn't take that as romantic.
No,
not the crying.
So that's where I was wrong.
Yeah.
At first, until you brought it up and I remembered it, where it was more of like that friendship and trust.
Yeah, but then she was jealous, like it was more.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I took her crying on his shoulder as I took him realizing he had feelings again. But I didn't think it was the other way for her until here, where she's like super jealous. And then she said, "Oh, you shouldn't, the workplace thing." And I was like, "Well, I don't think it's that." So you know, the blade things. I mean, stole it. Favorite from Ella, which is awesome. She's a cool character. The whispers in her ear. That explains his reactions. Like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that," because it's working in the church. Then you know, we get her. She sees him on my grave. I like when she's like, "Are you gonna kill me?" And he scares her. That was like a little small moment.
It seemed like something she wasn't expecting.
I think it might have been improv.
That's what I'm saying. We're like
he just, like, it was very random. So then we get, you know, her doing the footprint stuff. We go to the yoga studio. This is where the girl was before she died, I think, right?
So essentially, the case, it was just a bunch of people just grabbing that weapon and then killing.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, well, the explanation to Chloe is that they were part of like some crazy cult fucking thing, like kill each other, that kind of thing. So
the first person that killed that first girl was Duncan or whatever
it was the lawyer guy that ran, the guy that we found when we opened the door the first time. Was that Duncan?
Okay.
Like when they opened the door,
I can't tell if Duncan was the guy that was.
What was the guy that the guy with the belly, was that Jensen?
That was Jensen. Yeah.
So Duncan was the guy that the like lawyer guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was him. Yeah, we go to mom, which like the whole time, this whole scene, I'm like, why? But why? I was like, what was the plan? And luckily he asked, and then she's like, oh, I want to get his attention. Lucifer's getting mad, and then this is when she does the whole why do you care about them, right? He says it here. And I like the ending. I actually like the ending about like hell was never home, and then to him heaven was hell to him, and then earth is like the only place he feels like regular. Cool. And then there's the whole pudding thing, which I knew as soon as he said it, oh, that's gonna come back later. Still is pudding. Yeah, Maze and Amenadiel working together to like find the blade. Maze is officially a bounty hunter. Interesting that he was trying to find the interesting, like Amenadiel should have realized mom didn't tell you about this plan. You're part of her team now, right? Like you guys are like you're on her side. She would have told you about this plan. He didn't
no idea, right?
Like, but he didn't think about that. He's helping Lucifer find the blade, but he wasn't trying to like. They could have even done the route of like, oh, he's trying to find the blade for mom, but it wasn't. It was like, no, mom just didn't tell you about this. So, you know, then this is Jensen, this guy. No, this is Duncan, the guy that the guy that killed the girl. Outside.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
and then he came here to kill the rest of them. And every time every time one of them would kill one of them, somebody else would choke out the other guy. The blade would fall, somebody else would pick it up. So it was like this running crazy circle thing.
Right.
Then this the fucking just whatever. Like, why is his hand on her head and he's got like a pose? Like he's in a pose, bro.
Right.
Yeah, she's so naive. Then we get more Linda. So like you said during the thing, Linda's taking it kind of well, but like I said, I would have wanted a moment with her because she did jump from where she was. The last thing we saw was her going with Maze. So I think I would have wanted to see things that Maze would have said to her. She did say some stuff in that, like, you know, the whole thing. I'm the same old Maze and all that stuff. So I don't know. I guess we didn't need it. I think I would have just liked it to see her in Maze.
Yeah.
Got this whole thing. The guy she got, turns out it wasn't him. House. Stole Pop-Tarts for reasons.
I wish we would have knew what flavor it was.
Oh yeah, I mean, she just says. She's like, it's a win-win, you know, Pop-Tarts. Then she comes over. This is when she says, wait, the footprint is the same dude that the Duncan guy that died. So Duncan was the one that found the blade originally, so he won.
Yeah.
Which is why.
They never really tied it into why, like, the whole beginning.
Line, yeah, we could work this out.
Yeah.
Because if it was something petty, I'm sorry, I cut you in line. Like, yeah, but they didn't really answer that. But then, you know, I love to hug her, so let's hug it out. It's like she's like Ari, man.
I know, right?
Then we find out. So I like that they kind of made it so that, you know, that he helped her. So he raped her. So making it be like, oh, this guy sucked. He should have died. But then Lucifer saw what happened. He figured out that she was raped, and he helped her. Again, helping her because he wanted to, not any other reason. Like it wasn't like he needed to. He chose to help and say that for her.
Right.
So then we have Dan. All the little things about Dan, about the pudding comes back up to play. Then the marriage ruined my career. I was like, what? That's a bit of a stretch. But then we saw the blade. The blade took out that statue in like one little swing.
Oh no!
And I thought this was actually a really, really big thing. Big. I don't know. For me, this was a big deal. Dan fought back against the blade, and then Lucifer said the line, I didn't think you had that in you," which is something you've been saying for a while. Like Dan's just a good person, like deep down. Like Lucifer doesn't like him or didn't like him before, but for him to have the willpower and the goodness to like go against the blade enough for Lucifer to take it, that's a big deal.
Especially one that powerful.
Yeah, so it makes it seem like deep down Dan's a really good person who's just made some fucked up mistakes.
Yeah.
But like with good intentions, because he killed the one dude to protect Chloe. Guy that she shot, right? Done one dude. Parmati, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Put that guy in that coma. One guy. He shot the one dude, right? Chloe shot. Who shot the one guy? The bad guy from season 1. Malcolm. Who shot him? Chloe? Oh, Dan. Dan shot him. Remember there was shooting coming from a distance? Because he was put in a coma. Remember he was in a coma?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was Dan.
It was Dan.
It was Dan.
Right? It wasn't Chloe.
Dan. Oh, yeah,
it was Dan. Remember the whole shootout happened and then shot him and then so he did that, but he was like letting shit slide and stuff. So then we have the whole thing about, her being jealous and her saying that it's just because of the workplace thing, even though it's clearly not. And Linda is okay with it. And I'm okay with this moment here where he kind of points out he kind of says things that are very human, and then Linda has like a response. It's like a very human one. And she's like, see, a regular messed up person. So we can go back to normal. And she just kind of goes back to normal. Then we find out the gift is church, and then mom's thing. I don't know. The scene was great. I like the scene because it's just like him not saying anything until he says, right here when he talks about he's chosen her side. He's like, I'm done too. And Lucifer turns around like,
you never have. Hell wasn't home, and heaven was, well, hell.
I thought that was interesting too. It's like his thing. And then mom got mad when she did have to piss him off. You think, right?
The only place I've ever felt wanted or respected
is here with humanity.
Yes, this is my home.
Like she stepped at him and yelled at him back. Oh, and she was saying humanity like it's like she thinks humans are garbage. So, but that pissed him off. And then she saw this. I don't know what she's thinking. You think it's what you think it's like the whole thing about she saw like maybe she was trying to pull this out of him like so she could like, oh, now we have a weapon, or what did she say at the end to Amenadiel? What was the line? What did she say here?
What's that saying? When my dear husband closes the door, he opens a window. The window just opened.
So like there's another way in? Is Lucifer's the way in to heaven?
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
I don't know what that line means. I'm just trying to figure out like God kicked them out. The door's closed. But a window just opened.
Okay.
Fire. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I'm just curious about it. But yeah, that's the episode. Another really good episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon for the full reaction. We are going to get out of here and talk to you guys.